Hello there, Taurus. Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. I hope everyone is having a great start to their new year of 2024. We're going to be doing your beginning of January tarot card reading. So remember, this is going to be a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Everything here is to empower you to make the best choices possible to create the life that you want for yourself. All those wonderful things. Okay. So, nothing really sticks out in particular, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so for a lot of you, let's see here, for Taurus, let's talk about your past, distant, or recent. Nine of, Swords right here. Again, talking about anything where I think some of you have really let go of a lot of stress. You know, I love seeing the Nine of Swords in reverse because it's really like those swords are falling out of your mind. You know, anything that's really been stuck in there that causes you pain or discomfort, especially anything that you've lost sleep over in the past, I think is slowly starting to release itself for you. You know, I see here it could be relationships. You know, we got some water up in here. So we got the Three of Cups and we also got the Knight of Cups here in reversed. So if there's any type of unrequited love, you know, for some of you, or even just saying goodbye to certain friend groups or people, you know, talking about that Three of Cups situation. Anyone who was cheated on, that's another thing to think about too. Three of Cups right here in the reversed. So if there was anything where someone was cheated on, you know, love was not reciprocated or anything like that, I think it took a toll for some of you on your heart, caused some pain, but as you're moving on into 2024, I see that some of you, you're slowly leaving that behind, which is wonderful, you know, to heal from that pain, because sometimes we take risks on life and sometimes doesn't work out and it hurts like hell. I get it. I get that. So, but for some of you, I think that's really beautiful, a lot of healing. So let's move on to your present moment. Love seeing this because, number one, I see two things. Well, we got the Knight of Pentacles here in reversed. So for some of you, you know, I think you're really working on your home life, your home situation, your home base, whatever that may be. You know, this comes right underneath that Nine of Swords right here. So I really think for some of you, you're really trying to make your home your sanctuary again, especially if there was anyone, as I said, who had a partner that lived with them and they had to leave your place or whatever, or you had to go back home to wherever you considered home. You know, I think you're really starting to heal, and now you're starting to make your home life and all those physical aspects about it back into something more comfortable for yourself, you know, and to learn how to, you know, be alone or be with yourself once more. I love seeing this too. We got the Seven of Cups right here. So there are certain things that by letting go of those relationships and that pain and that hurt, I have a feeling the universe is going to start offering you more or different ways of that emotional fulfillment, which may not be a relationship. It could be for some of you, but there is other opportunities out there for you to heal and to feel that emotional wellness once more. The Seven of Cups here is really saying, you know, maybe from that pain, you are trying to channel it into something else, maybe something creative for some of you. And it could be just leading to different things. It could be to, you know, more money. It could be just to wealth, you know, for some of you, just to attainment of some kind, you know. So really, I think there's going to be a lot of options by doing this journey for some of you in this present moment of taking care of yourself, making sure your home is your sanctuary once more. And by doing so, you're going to start to see more opportunities appear into your life. And I say that because we also got the Chariot card right here. Love seeing this. If some of you, if you deal with a Cancer, you know, in terms of zodiac signs, you know, if that was a person of the past, you know, that's something where really, yeah, that could be a person or just could be anyone really, you know. But being that this is the sign, this is the card for Cancer, it could be for some of you. But right in the middle of your spread, I love seeing this here because it's really saying, you know, from healing yourself, making sure that you are stable, you have a place of security and stability. And then realizing you have all these opportunities for emotional fulfillment once more, that Seven of Cups, it will really drive you to move forward. I think for some of you, you're going to bounce back pretty quick from this, and you're going to be able to move forward with something new on your plate. That will give you that happiness and emotional success and well-being once more. But yeah, I think for some of you, really, just by doing that inner work, is going to propel you forward with whatever opportunity the universe wants to give you. As we move forward in terms of things to consider or things that may be coming your way, we got a Justice card right here. So really, I like seeing this because, it's karmic justice. I have a feeling for some of you, if you were cheated on, especially that Three of Cups right there in reversed, understand, it hurts, but the universe is doing you a favor, or if there was unreciprocated love, it still hurts, but understand it's karma, not that you have bad karma or anything like that, but it's just saying, maybe that person was not as good as you thought. That person maybe had their own karma they're dealing with, and they weren't worthy to be with you, or they were not supposed to be in your life because they would bring you down or keep you stuck in a certain way. I see that with the Nine of Swords for some of you. So really, this Justice card, it's something where it's saying things from the past will start to reveal themselves. Any types of choices or actions that either that person or you took, things are going to start to make sense. The consequences for anything they did will start to have its consequences just because of what they did in the past. So understand with the Justice card, there's certain energies and stuff that work beneath our consciousness or above our consciousness, however you want to see it. I believe in karma and somewhat destiny, not always, but there's certain things that I think work with us in terms of getting rid of things or pushing people out of our lives. And sometimes it's best to just accept that and understand, it's not your fault. We also got the King of Swords. Love seeing this. For some of you, if this is like a separation in terms of a divorce or something like that, because again, Justice card talking about just legal systems as well. King of Swords, I always think of someone in terms of an advisor of some kind, especially in legalities, talking about, knowledge and just like, rules or any type of procedures, someone who's very knowledgeable, stuff like that. But this also could be saying that you could possibly, with that Seven of Cups, attract someone like this, or there could be someone like this down the road for you as well. Just someone who is, if you like intellectual conversations, if you like someone who likes to pick your brain or likes to communicate and talk about deep things, all that type of stuff. So King of Swords type of person, if that's someone who you're more interested in, that's someone to consider, if you are looking for love or to move on from love as well. We got the Seven of Pentacles as well. This comes right underneath that Seven of Cups, So I have a feeling for some of you, it really is saying that I think it's really saying anything that you've done in the past that hasn't been working out, I think you're really starting to see beyond the veil finally and understand, maybe that way is not the best way for me anymore. Because as you can see, this farmer, he's just kind of admiring his crop, and he's kind of seeing if it's giving him back the abundance that he's put in for all the work he's put in. And same exact thing here in the reverse. It's saying maybe the way that things have been done aren't, I'm not getting the reaping the rewards that I thought I was, or getting the result that I wanted from it. So I think here, coming underneath that Seven of Cups right there, it's really saying you're looking past the illusion of things, things that maybe just have been set in a certain way in your life. And now you're starting to realize, okay, it's time for a change. It's time to pivot and find a new way of doing things to get what I want out of life. So really, I think that's a big thing, that as you're going through this process, you will learn that. And to choose, again, with that Seven of Cups, the correct cup of happiness or fulfillment that the universe is going to provide for you. So again, lots of moving on, lots of healing, into better things, for some of you Taurus out there. Let's pull out some cards to clarify. Let us see. More Pentacles. Love seeing that. So for some of you, I really see possible just seeking stability again from any past pain. Also just could be financial. There could be more money that you're trying to work toward as well. This one, the Two of Pentacles here, harmonious change. So really, as I said, this comes in the line of your past. So really this is saying, it's a change, not easy, but making it a harmonious change. I think, as I said, for some of you, this is what you're leaving behind. All this pain, emotional pain, anything that kept you up at night, all that type of stuff. So really it's just saying going with the flow of life, going with the harmony of life, learning how to let go, and learning that that's okay. And down the road, you'll realize that they were let go for a reason, or they were meant not to be there for a reason. So again, getting back in harmony with the change and how life works. Queen of Pentacles, love seeing this. Again, next to that Knight of Pentacles, as I said before. So again, a lot of self-care for some of you, a lot of self-love. You're really trying to get back into a place of feeling strong and abundant, into balance again, all that type of stuff. And that comes from inner work. As I said, for some of you, this lands next to that Knight of Pentacles. So really trying to make your home base, your body, your health, your financial responsibilities, all that back into a nice, stable, secure area that it needs to be, so that you can feel okay to move on to the next step for some of you. And again, we got the Five of Swords here. So really, this card says defeat. I really feel like with the Five of Swords, as you can see here, this guy has won a duel over these two people in the back as they are walking away, defeated. So really it's saying, I think that, if you really had to cut anyone out of your life, because that's really what this card is about, any type of, cutting off of ties of any kind, and you felt defeated from it, whether, I think that's where maybe that could be some pain from the past to consider as well, but it's really about moving on, because this comes in the line of your future and things to consider. So for some of you, really getting over any past and feeling like a failure, feeling like defeated with life or anything like that. I think that's an emotion to get back in touch into and to heal for some of you. But also is understanding, this comes right next to that Justice card, that cutting ties with people is not necessarily a bad thing. As I said, the full picture will be shown in time, and time will tell whether it was meant to be or not to be, and for some of you, if you had to cut someone out, I think it was for your better for some of you, I really see that. So let's pull out some more cards for clarification. Love that. Action, introspection, and gratitude. Love that. So as I said, action, this comes in the line of leaving anything in the past. I think for some of you, it got to a point of really being painful enough where you needed to make a change. So I think action is, for some of you, this card resonates very much so, that you wanted to change your situation very much so. Introspection as well. With healing comes a lot of introspection and reflection, whoever this resonates with this reading so far. So I think you've done a lot of the inner work and shadow work needed in order to make sense of past pain, in order to make it into lessons and wisdom that you can take with you instead of just hurt. And finally you move on to gratitude, which is lovely. I love seeing that. To go from a place of pain to gratitude, or healing to gratitude, is a beautiful thing. And that's when healing, that's when healing feels its most beautiful, when you can look at your pain and say thank you. So for some of you, whoever this relates to, I think there's a big healing journey where I think some of you may even start to feel that right now, just grateful for all the experiences that life gives you in the most objective way possible. To say the good and the bad, it's led me to be who I am now, and I'm grateful for that, So let's pull out one last card. Expansion. I love seeing this, especially that chariot card right in the middle of your reading is telling me, like, you've learned something and now it's going to push you forward toward something crazier, something more meaningful, something where it's going to give you that emotional fulfillment again, So this whole point of healing and just getting rid of things that were not meant to be in your life is for your expansion in a certain way, to open up new doors and new paths for you that are going to push you forward. That chariot is about movement, about moving in a certain very focused direction towards something. So this could unlock your, your life purpose, unlock, a possible new relationship, a new opportunity of some kind that will give you something, So really, that's kind of what I see here for some of you Taurus out there. A lot of healing from the past. And by doing that inner work of healing yourself is going to unlock a lot of new opportunities for you that will give you just balance, for some of you, security, a very good foundation. All these pentacles are saying could be monetary too, if it's a change of job, so there's something to consider there. But that's kind of what I see for beginning of January for all of you wonderful Taurus. If this reading did resonate, don't forget to hit that like button. Leave me a comment. I love reading comments from all of you. Try my best to get back to you in time and reply to them. And if you are not subscribed, consider subscribing. Would love to keep in touch for future readings. But other than that, that's all I got for you. I want to say thank you again for watching, and for those of you who have subscribed already. And I will see you next reading. Goodbye and thank you.